What's up, Virgos? Goddess Tiffany Rose is back once again with another 7-day reading just for you all. So please keep in mind, this is just a general reading for the collective, okay? Some things may apply, some things may not apply. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't make any haste decisions, okay? Talk to God for yourself. Use your own intuition when it comes to your life, okay? I'm just a tool, a vessel being used by God to deliver messages to the general collective, all right? So again, this is for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, also cross watcher. So in case you just wanted to take a peek, see what's going on in Virgo world, or just want to say, yo, I want to see this apply to me too, it can apply to you too, okay? Virgo or not, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and begin with our reading. Also subscribe, thumbs up, follow me, all the links are below, and let's begin our 7-day reading. Okay, Virgo, Goddess Tiffany Rose is back for your 7-day reading. I'm going to start out our reading with a prayer. I always like starting off our readings with a prayer that we can get the energy set before we start opening up the cards, okay? Okay, so if you hear any noise in the background, that's just my baby Sugar eating her lunch. So she just skirting across the floor and just tearing up her plate, okay? Don't mind her. Okay, so God, Goddess, universe, my source, my shield, my protector, my everything. I am asking you, oh God, to surround us with your warm embrace, with your love, your light, your energy, and your protection. Protect me, protect the viewers, protect the message and the content of this video, oh God. Protect the intent behind this video. No evil energy, no toxic energy, no evil spirits, no demonic spirits is welcome here. This is a place of love and light. This is a safe place, oh God. We thank you, oh God, for the words that you are about to deliver. God, say everything you need to say, and things that we don't need to know, God, keep it, oh Lord. We thank you, oh God, for being here with us. Let's begin. Okay, Virgos, let's go ahead and open up the deck. I'm so excited to do you all's reading. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm being called to pull from another deck before we begin with our Afro Goddess. And we're going to pull from our Psychic Tarot. Okay. If you hear a dog barking in the background, that's just my neighbor's dog. Don't mind them. And that is Sugar. Okay. Material Harvest, number 9. That's the first card that came out. Emotional Withdrawal, number 8. Stand Your Ground on 7. Fertility, 3. And Throat Chakra, 5. The Waiting Game, 2. And Love Begins, 1. Okay. If you hear some silence, it's just me connected with God, the divine, asking what he wants me to share with my Virgos. Interesting. Very interesting. So I am basically getting the same message from God, from Spirit, that I gave to my Leos. And my question is, are you all trying to have a baby too? Like, what is going on here? Everybody wants to have a baby. For some, not everybody. But for this message, I'm just getting this baby thing. And I use a totally different deck. Last time I used my Afro Goddess, and now I'm using my Psychic Tarot, and this whole vibe of fertility and birth is coming out. Okay, all right, okay. Well, for those, it could apply. For those, it may not apply. Okay, we'll see where this reading takes us and if it goes any different direction. But what I would highly recommend is going to watch the Leo video if you are trying to have a baby, because I definitely touched on that here. I mean, in that video as well. So, fertility. Yep, material harvest, emotional withdrawal, staying your ground, love against the waiting game, throat chakra. So the thing is okay, do you want to have a child or not? That's the question. And I'm getting that because of this throat chakra here. Because if this is something that you want, you basically have to start speaking it into existence and start claiming it. You've been waiting, basically kind of like waiting in your background. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, you're kind of like in between. But if it is something you want, we got to start putting some action behind it. This love begins. I do see a new partnership, a new union for some of you all. So you may be getting a new partner that may be able to help you conceive. Yeah, for a lot of you, I'm seeing that it's like, well, I want to have a baby, but I just trying to find the right person. And so I do see you going into your prayer closet. I do see you going to your altar asking God, okay, God, you know, I'm working, I'm putting in these hours, I'm doing what I got to do, I'm making things happen in my business, I got the home, I have the material harvest, I have the things that I need in order to bring a child, but I'm still waiting on partnership, or I'm waiting on the actual manifestation of a child. And the thing is I see what the stand your ground is, don't give up. Don't give up. A lot of you all are kind of like, are almost at the point of like, okay, this is just not happening. I've been waiting for so long on a partner, or I've been waiting so long on just us being able to decide to have a child or having a child. I think with my Virgos, it's a decision you gotta make. Are you going to take time out from your work to manifest this child? Which was more of a priority? Like, you can have both eventually, but if you're going to have this child, you're going to have to take some time away. You're going to have to withdraw from work, overworking, all these hours, all these overtime, and hustling, running. You're going to have to pull back a little bit. Especially if you do get pregnant, you're not going to be able to do nearly half of what you do now. You're going to have to take some time to balance out the schedule, to balance out your time. Because I do see here that what I would recommend doing, I'm listening, yep. Storing your money, which I do see that a lot of you all are doing, but start storing and saving your money so that way when you do get pregnant, you can take time away and you won't feel so pressured and stressed out as far as how do I balance work and raising a child. You'll have enough money and resources saved up and time put in order to take time away to either conceive a child and also to have a child, especially in the first beginning months where you don't want to really be away from your child. Be careful what you say. Throat chakra. Be careful what you speak. Because if you want a child, you have to stop saying you don't want kids. That goes to somebody. Because your words have life in it. You need to make a decision. Do you want the children? Do you want kids or do you not want kids? Do you like kids or do you not like kids? Which one is it? Make a decision. Because your mouth is speaking whatever it is. Whatever is happening is coming from the throat chakra. You're speaking things into existence. I hear somebody say, I'm so overburdened and so overworked. I got so much on my plate and on my schedule. And that is preventing the fertility from happening. Instead of saying, I'm so overworked, I'm so overburdened, I got so much on my schedule, start saying, I'm clearing up my schedule and I'm making more time in order to become fertile, in order to become a mother, in order to become a family. I'm not setting like excuses or I'm not putting any energy out there. I am willing to do whatever it takes in order to conceive and bring a child in this world. I'm willing to open up my schedule. My schedule is flexible and I'm willing to move things around in order to make things happen for myself. I'm willing to make time for my partner. I'm willing to make time for my relationships. I see with some person that you're with a partner that may not want children and you do want children. And I'm seeing with this stand your ground. You got to make a decision whether you're going to be with this person or not, because you want children and you don't want to grow into your relationship years down the line and have this resentment towards your partner because you never had kids and you really did want to. So you need to make a decision, have a conversation with your partner, say what you want. And if they're just not on the same page, you need to make a choice and decision whether you're going to stay with this person or not, because this is something that your soul desires is the child. You have a lot of love to give, Virgo. Male or female, you have a lot of love to give, to pour out. So I see why you're wanting to have a child. You like to give. You like to nurture. That's definitely in you. As far as being a provider, a giver, a protector, a teacher. Yeah, you would definitely make an awesome parent if this is what you want. Okay. Yeah, but definitely go back and watch my Leo video for some of you all when it comes to this fertility and childbirth thing. Especially if you're having trouble having a child. Watch the Leo one. Okay, so I have 4 of Swords upright. I have 2 of Wands upright. I have 4 of Pentacles upright. And then I have the Star card. Okay. You need to take some time and rest, Virgo. You've been overdoing it. Trying to show up for the world every day. You need to rest. I see you have a new project coming out, or you're working on something big, or working on a promotion, or something big coming out, or something's coming. And you've been really, really putting your hard work in to making this happen and making this manifest to come to fruition. I do see you more in the spotlight. I do see the light, shining on you, because I do see the Star card here. You're going to be stepping back out into the forefront, back into the public eye, away from a place of isolation and solitude, into a place of being back into the world again. If you're not already. I think you're already in that place of showing your face back into the world, coming back out. But I want you to remember, Virgo, balance. Balance. Taking care of yourself Taking the time to meditate, taking the time to eat right, taking the time to exercise, taking the time just to rest and to sleep, to hydrate yourself full of nourishments, foods, and water. It's a balance. I think a lot of times you get so excited when you're ready, excuse me, to put out a new project or a new venture or something new that you're working on, and then you forget yourself, and you know that's not a good place to be in, because you'll become so drained and just you'll start to lose yourself. So it's balance. I see some of you are having some dreams. My prayer is that you're writing your dreams in your journal if you're not already. But you're going to start having some more dreams and some things that God is going to be sharing and downloading into your spirit that he wants to show and reveal to you. So definitely try to take note of that. Cut off the TV if you are a person that sleeps with the TV on at night. Try cutting off the TV or setting a sleep timer on the TV for it to cut off, so that way the dreams can come through and not be interacting with any other type of interference. And placing the phone on do not disturb, and just only like emergency calls can come get through or something like that, or if they call more than once back to back, because your sleep doesn't need to be interrupted, Virgo. The sleep time is for you to rest, to replenish your body, but also connect with spirit to speak with you in your subconscious level. We have the Devil card here. Upright. We got the Goddess of Swords, upright. We have the Daughter of Cups reversed. And we have the World card upright. So with that, I hear Spirit saying, when you go back out into the world, watch how you speak. Be mindful of what you say. Be slow to speak. Be very observant. Because people can try to take your words and twist them around, and it would not be your intent. So make sure you be slow to speak. Goddess of Swords here. Be direct. Speak the truth. When you're in front of the world. But definitely in the back of your mind as you're speaking your truth, be slow to speak. Everything doesn't need a response, especially when negativity comes your way, because it will pop its head up as you go back out into the world and be seen. You can choose to address it or not address it. It's completely up to you. But if you do address it with truth and fact, and keep it short and sweet, and then back to business. Okay? Before you speak, don't speak emotionally and out of anger and rage. Take time away before you respond. If it does come up, take time away before you respond to any type of negativity. It could be in the workplace. It could be with family. It could be with friends. It could just be a stranger on social media, whatever. But as you begin to show your face and start to speak more and become more influential and become more of a step back into your limelight here as a star, there is always something leery in the shadows in the background that does not like seeing you in the light. And this does not intimidate you by one bit because it is Goddess of Swords. This does not phase you, okay? But just be mindful and use your own intuition as to what to say, okay? Because we don't want this to become a reverse Goddess of Swords where you're speaking recklessly and to cut and to hurt. But you want to stay in this way where you speak the truth and knowledge in order to build and to heal. Okay? No, like, retaliation. Yeah. Speak to educate, not to retaliate. Okay? Let's see. Anything else? Six of Swords. Upright. I do see God moving you. Yeah, I do see some movement here. As you become more in the forefront, as you become more seen and stepping out into the workplace, or people starting to know your name more, whether you're putting out a new project, whether you're starting to do something new on social media, whatever it is, newness that you're trying to do in your life and beginning, I do see there's movement forward. I do see that you're going to something really, really good. A lot of people are going to start to notice you and see you. God of Pentacles. God of Pentacles came out reverse. Be careful of any energies that try to come and use you when you start to make your money. When you start to build in that wealth, be careful of any lingering person that tries to come in to try to take from you. Because people do use and manipulate and connive and have their own intentional reasons. And I am picking up a masculine energy here. It could be a male or a female. They just have a very, very masculine, strong energy. Could be a Capricorn, another Virgo, or even a Taurus. But I'm definitely feeling like a vibe of a Capricorn. So when you step back out there, be very leery as to, because you're going to start earning more money. I'm seeing that with this Four of Pentacles, you're going to start to earn more wealth because of what you're going to be doing and calling to the spotlight. But as you earn more wealth, more people are going to notice that. So just be careful. Yep, the Sun card. Definitely. You are going to be stepping out into the light, my dear. You got the Sun card and the Star card. So whatever's going on for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, like y'all are going to be seeing a lot more and obtaining a lot more wealth here in the world. You're going to be on display for the world. Like right now, you be like, people really don't see you or you know your stuff, if possible. You know, you could be already out there, but for majority of you all, you're going to be seen on a whole new level, on a whole new perspective, and the light is going to be on you hard. So when you step out right. Mean what you say what you mean, you know. But just be leery, because as you go up, you get more haters. And that can be a good thing. The more haters you get, that's when you know you're making a name for yourself, okay? That's when you know you're making an impact in the world. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else God wants me to say or reveal. I feel called to do my Oracle of Roses here. If you hear any noise in the background, that's just my dishwasher. We got that ancestor card that just popped out here. As you go back out into the world, Virgo, and you step back out into the limelight, whether it's in music, whether it's art, whether it's in social media or blogging or posting or whatever the case is, or just on your job trying to get a promotion, listen to your ancestors. Listen to the spirits, God guiding you, especially if you face any tough obstacles or situations ahead. Especially if you get judgment or anything, God is going to lead you and speak to you and pour a lot of wisdom there. So you are protected. You are divinely protected by God and also your ancestors. Okay. All right, and then we have a sensualist card here. Okay. And the last one, the ruler. Okay. I'm going to take a look at our rose book here and just see what it has to say in regards to the 3 roses, okay, for you all. So let's start with the ancestor. Okay, so the beginning, the ending, the space between the worlds, the place to find the essence of what is to be you, and where you might find answers that better align with the core of your beliefs. This may be an ending, but in all completions comes the chance to set forth once again. This is an indication of affirmation that your intuitive feelings are leading you in the right direction. The ancestors leave the gifts of their experience in the DNA of time for us to discover and work with, so that we in turn may leave something of worth, a thin layer of our truth and view. Okay, and the question I have here is, where and who did I come from, and what influences does it have on me today? And the meanings is wisdom, unconscious wisdom, unconsciousness. Wisdom, unconscious, memory, understanding, and influence. Okay. Yep. Okay, and we're gonna go on to the next one. The sensualist. Oh, do the ruler next? Okay. Alright, Divine says do the ruler next. Okay. Additional powers and an increase in resources is indicated, and you could be asked to step up in a leadership position or take care of something for others. Yep. Also take the time to acknowledge the success, good works, and the strengths in yourself and others, as this will lead into something you need at the moment. The ruler has the ability to lead and the character to inspire others, but a good leader who has a content soul and is living their best life does not do so with domination or competition. The ruler is one with the people, missions, and heart of those they are entrusted with. What are you proud of? And then the meanings of strength, leadership, empathy, decisions, and power. And this is a sign of Leo. Okay, I'm going to pause my video and then I'm going to restart it because I'm running out of time, but I want to address this one with the ruler. 1 second. Okay, I'm back again. All right, so with the ruler, as I was reading this is why I was saying that you stepping back out into the front, into the limelight, into the world, especially if you're someone who is a star or maybe even a celebrity already or very popular, whatever the case is. Be mindful of how you speak to the people who are on your team, because it could ruffle a few feathers. Okay, you could be and you might not mean what you say, but you know, when you're focused and trying to do something on your work or your project, you know, you're ready to get it done, you're ready to move and ready to make stuff happen, and sometimes it can ruffle a few feathers. So just be mindful to when you speak as a leader and not someone who is dominating or trying to control or trying to belittle, that you're actually speaking to help push people and influence people and empower people to make better decisions, better choices, to become leaders themselves and be confident in their work, especially when it comes to aiding you. You want to empower and inspire people, not kind of like demean them or like making them feel incompetent, okay? Because you don't want to, you know, have enemies close up on you, okay? You don't want your haters to be the people working for you. This is not a good feel, okay? And you can run into some issues. And so it's better to inspire and encourage and to speak life into those who are working with you, especially if they're trying to help you be in the spotlight and be seen and accomplish certain goals and stuff, okay? All right. And the last one, the sensualist. All right, passion and even romance are in focus, but these energies can pertain to activities and concepts, not just people. Time to let your hair down, enjoy yourself, and throw caution to the wind for a while anyway. The warning is to not let yourself get too far away from the ground, or you may just float off. Still, you may attract an admirer at the moment. The sensualist is the lover of all things that delight and light up their mind, body, and soul. They know how to enjoy themselves, but they are not selfish in their pursuits, much preferring company along for the ride. What did you know today that captured your attention? Meanings and use in seduction, affection, pleasure, spontaneity, and sexuality. And this is a sign of Scorpio. Okay, so this is going back to the beginning of the reading when it comes to if you're wanting to have a child. If you wanted to have a child, tap back into your sexual energy instead of that hermit side. That's kind of like confirmation there. Definitely tap back into that sexual side, that nurturing side, that Empress energy that you have, that giving instead of the Hermit so much. Okay. Because you have to have some sex in order to push that baby. Okay. You gotta have sex in order to get that baby. So tap back into it. Okay. You know, get your sexy on, do your hair, get your nails done, get a fresh haircut, you know, hit the gym, you know, put some nice fragrances, some cologne, perfume, put on some music. You know what to do, Virgo. You know how to get sexy. Okay. So yeah, if you want that, you better start, you know, putting that energy out there, okay? Not no sweats and sweatsuits, okay? You got to put that energy, that sensual and your sexual energy in order to attract what you're trying to have, okay, in birth. All right, Virgos. Well, that is the end of your reading. I am Goddess Tiffany Rose. I do hope you enjoyed this reading because I certainly did. Until next time, make sure you subscribe, comment, leave a rose at the bottom. Let me know you was hearing that you enjoyed the reading. All my links will be below, and I'll see you next week for your next 7-day reading. Take care.